How's it going, everybody? We are live. Live. Thank you to the folks that were in here already, waiting on us to get started. Silent Auditor, thank you for being here. Freedom from Government, thank you. I have a clip loaded up for you. I'm not going to do a long stream tonight, guys. We're not going to have an open panel. I just want to get through a couple of things real fast. Most importantly, you could see by the title right here, this just happened yesterday. Youhaverights, Copshaveduties was arrested. That's yesterday, so that banner is not updated, but you get the point, I think. Anyways, I got the video queued up. Let's get a banner going real quick. I think this banner is pretty appropriate for what we're going to be talking about. Let's play the video, and this video, like I said, let me get the Starbucks friendly banner out of there. That was an accidental click. But here's the video. This is courtesy of Freedom from Government here. So don't let me take a view away from them. Go check out the full video over there. This is just the part where they had the arrest, and I'm just going to give you a heads up. It's kind of difficult to see what happens with this first camera angle. I'd love to see another camera angle because, I definitely think it happened the way it was articulated in the video, but I'll let you guys see for yourself.
But I'm not the only one.
Oh, that's post-arrest. Here, hold on.
Name and fucking employee number, employee. Name and employee number. Don't touch me. He just pushed me. Step back.
Excuse you.
He pushed me, but I can't push him. He pushed me, but I can't push him.
You're under arrest for battery on a peace officer.
Yeah, right, faggot.
You touched him first. What are you talking about?
You're under arrest for battery on a peace
What are
officer.
you talking about?
You're not a
You
peace
literally
officer.
touched
You're a
me
public
first.
service employee.
Hands behind your back.
You're a public service
What are you
employee.
talking about?
Hey, hold on. Let me group myself. Let me group
Crooked
myself.
ass cop.
Let me group myself, sir.
Hands behind your back.
Let me group myself.
Hands behind your
Let
back.
me group myself.
Hands behind your back.
Jesus, what?
All right, people. I'm gonna place my hand behind my back.
No.
Peaceful.
Hands behind your back, please.
You pushed me first, sir.
Excuse you.
Hands behind your back.
You pushed
I'm
me
not
first.
legal age of fucking consent. I'm
pushed
not
me.
saying what the fuck I can
You pushed
do.
me, and now you're
Shut the fuck
retaliating
up.
against me.
Yeah, freedom of speech. You don't like that shit, huh?
Look at Jim over here. Get Jim. He's watching me get put in handcuffs. Well, he's not getting put in handcuffs.
Faggot ass bitch.
Anybody out there, you know who my lawyer is, or my counsel. You know my counsel. Write up the
Got all
paperwork.
that fucking shit on
Write
camera.
up the paperwork. Hey, I got my shoe over here. Can you pick up my shoe and put it back on my foot, please? Yeah.
All right, so that was the video that I screen recorded there. Thanks again to Freedom from Government for capturing that. And then again, I'm not going to try to take a view away from you, but the most important thing I think here is not who's getting the views. It's just the fact that this is getting attention. I think we would all agree on that. I think that's a pretty safe assumption, but feel free to tell me if I am incorrect, okay? Silent Auditor, you're welcome. I'm still waiting. I still need you to get me some PayPal information or somewhere people can donate. I can't promise that anything's going to happen with that, but at least we can get the word out. So please share this video. Again, I'm going to try to keep this stream kind of short tonight. No open panel. But yeah, please. Okay, if you got it already, Silent Auditor, go to the last video that we had. Put it in the comments section. That way I can pin it to the top, and then I'll also pin it to the top of this video as well. So please share. And then, yeah, Silent Auditor, you have the other angle. Because from the way I saw it, the cop definitely put his hand, he definitely went hands-on first, right? He definitely went hands-on first. That's where the camera kind of tilts up and you don't really see as clearly. I've watched that about 4 or 5 times now, but that's just the way I saw it. So yeah, I would like to see the other camera angle, but let me just tell you this. I don't know. I think this is Copshaveduties' niece in the video. I think this is his niece, but let's watch this other portion real quick. And let me tell you why she is my new American hero.
But I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, guys. I'm not the only one.
Crooked ass bitch. I dare you to fucking do something.
Look at where he's letting that guy stand. Get him away from my family.
I will. Get it. Oh, shit. Sorry. You're good.
Bullshit.
Faggots, every last one of you, motherfucker. Crooked as fuck. Yeah, you too. Every last one of you. Yeah, someday you'll fucking learn. Crooked ass motherfucking world.
So fucking bad.
Like I said, from the video, my understanding is that is Youhaverights Copshaveduties' niece, and she is my new American hero, folks. She is my new American hero. Let me tell you why, okay? I'm not picking on females here, and, you know, I'm sure people might clip this and pick this apart for what I'm about to say, but you know, when you're a female, it's almost like it's genetic to where, you know, you're passive and you want safety, you value safety so much that you'll just go along with whatever it is. We need more women like her, and of course she's a young lady, but that's even more encouraging, right? Because she's so young and she's so feisty and she's willing to sit there and verbalize what is wrong and what is going on that's wrong. So shout out to her. Shout out to her for, you know, being exactly what I would expect. We got people in the house. Yeah. Anyways, if you can give people a proper yeah in the chat, that would be appreciated. But again, that's the type of shit that we need. That is exactly what we need in this world, right? So anyways, that's what we need to do as far as, you know, combating violence. If you're combating violence, you need to be verbal and vocal, and you need to be loud and throw a protest. You know, that's just the way I see it. Okay, let me give you a couple. See, silent auditor, you almost got it. Let's get the proper yeah up here so you guys know how to do the proper yeah. You got the 4 A's, the H, the exclamation point, big smiley face, thumbs up, 100 pow, and then fire. That is the proper yeah. But hey, we'll give you credit because you were on the right track. So anyway, that comes back to this, right? So anyways, please share this video. That's what we're going to say about Youhaverights, Cops Have Duties. And of course, maybe tomorrow night. I'm just kind of low energy right now tonight, guys. So I'm not really feeling it to do a long show tonight. But hopefully maybe we can get the other camera angle, and maybe a silent auditor wants to come up, or anybody else close to this situation wants to come up so we can discuss it a little bit more. I would definitely be interested in doing that and helping do that. And then for what's in that video, an $11,000 bail, if that's correct and that's true that it's an $11,000 bail, I mean, that's quite excessive for that. I mean, that's extremely excessive for what we just saw. I'll play you the video one more time for anybody who's just coming in, but we'll get this video right now. And then, like I said, we'll come back when I actually have the donation information and then the other camera angle. And then with any luck, we'll be able to do more in-depth analysis or more in-depth coverage of this. And then I'm going to move on, show you a couple things we have scheduled for later on in the broadcast. And then we can shut this thing down, but you'll know what to look forward to. Here's the arrest video one more time.
Name and fucking employee number, employee. Name and employee number. Don't touch me. He just pushed me.
Excuse you.
He pushed me, but I can't push him. He pushed me, but I can't push him.
You're under arrest for battery on a peace officer.
Yeah, right,
I don't know
faggot.
that. You touched him first. What are you talking about?
You're under arrest for battery on a peace
What are
officer.
you talking about?
You're not a
You
police
literally
officer.
touched
You're a
him
public
first.
service employee.
Hands behind your back.
You're a
What the
public
fuck are
service
you
employee.
talking about?
Hey, hold on,
back.
hold on. Let me
cop.
group myself. Let me group
Crooked
myself.
ass cop.
Let me group myself.
So there you have it. I don't see $11,000 in there. I don't see an $11,000 bail in that. I don't even see a crime in that. Again, I would love to see the other camera angle because I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it. And the camera kind of tilted, so you don't see if there was. I mean, it's kind of bullshit. Somebody pushes you, and you don't have the right to defend yourself, anyways. But let's just defend it, or let's just face it. We're dealing with sovereign citizens that wear badges and uniforms, and those sovereign citizens are above the law. They get away with everything. This is the perfect recap of what a sovereign citizen is. Right here is people back.
Okay, yeah, how's that?
Yeah. Oh, way better. Way better.
Okay. Yeah, a sovereign citizen is generally somebody that's in the government because they don't think that the laws apply to them, and they file litigious paperwork, right? But you don't have to be in the government, right? So somebody that does.
So that's the sovereign citizen breakdown from people. Definitely love that clip. And it's definitely applicable here, right? Daryl Brooks is just winding down on another topic. Daryl Brooks, he was found guilty today. And this is something that I clipped from Artie today, okay? This is Artie from Artie's Corporate Fiction. If you're a fan of my channel, you may know Artie. Artie has done a breakdown on my court dates. Artie was the one who said, well, the judge said yes, but the judge fell for the trap. And I'll give you a little context to that in just a minute. Most importantly, watch this clip real quick because I want you to hear what Artie says right here.
Here we go. Tones, thank you for the $10. I'll dunk on Archangel because he won't admit this officer's arguments of BS. If it wasn't, then why not find Mayor Brooks nonsense? Should it not matter what crime he's on trial for? He won't say. Well, I mean, in fairness to Archangel, a lot of the soft sit ideology is always talks about, the only valid crimes that exist are those of, that involve loss, injury, or harm. So if Archangel is an adherent to that, then obviously he's not going to have an issue with this because obviously the crime involves injury.
So that was Artie commenting on the Daryl Brooks trial and then crediting Archangel for truth, who he often visits in this chat and he often visits in some of the other chats that focus around law and legal stuff. And so did you hear what Artie said? He made the distinction between violent crimes and nonviolent crimes, right? And this is what points to the biggest problem with what happened with Youhaverights, Cops Have Duties. Let's just point to this real quick because you heard already mention Tones at the very beginning of that. And then Tones has made a comment earlier at some point on one of my videos. And let's just revisit that real quick because I want to point out the problem. And the problem runs way deeper than we could ever imagine. So let me just get that queued up for you. Here we go. Ready? Go look at the comments. I mean, just look at the comments on the videos with him in the thumbnail. Go look at the comments on, Good Luck America with Rick. And he's a former law enforcement. He's former law enforcement. Go look at the comments over there, Tones. Tones, your video is the only video pretty much that has more negative or more comments to the pro-police side than they do the holy shit, we can't believe that guy was that much of a jackass side, right? So anyways, but let me just delve a little bit more into your comment here, Tones, because I think that's what you were going for. I think so anyways, what you see on there, right? In that comment, the most important thing, Tones was talking about Morabito the one night from Utica. How that ties into this, I'll bring it back around. Ready? In Utica, you had a cop that committed battery on camera. On the opposite side, you have freaking media, right? Tones comment. Just read this comment one more time. I wish I could play this without the audio so I could just comment over it, but I'm still figuring out how to mute stuff. So read the comment, and then we'll come around to how this all applies, okay? Go look at the comments. I mean, just look at the comments on the videos with him in the thumbnail. Go look at the comments on, Good Luck America with Rick. And he's a former law enforcement. He's former law enforcement. Go look at the comments over there, Tones. So if you see that, Tones said that Detective Morabito had been cleared of any wrongdoing when he clearly commits battery on camera. And then he goes on to say that frickin' media has been convicted of crimes after that event took place. That is the exact problem we are talking about, Tones. That is why you have peaceful people being convicted like they just committed violent crimes. Then you have people that commit actual violent crimes and facing no punishment. Do you see how this is all connected, Tones? Do you see that? Do you see how you are failing to equate victimless crimes with nonviolent crimes, right? You're equating the crimes with victims or a crime that involved loss, injury, and harm with nonviolent or peaceful crimes. I'm going to call them quote unquote crimes because they shouldn't be considered crimes. Okay, Tones? So you're making my point for me. Do you understand? Now, watch this video from You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties. Now, he's being loud and protesting. Now, that may be annoying. Was he being a little confrontational? I could see maybe where that perception could be there. But at the same time, that's not illegal to talk loudly and to, and to protest. It's not illegal to do this, right? So here, let's play this video one more time. You're about to see the person that initiates physical force is the one that's getting off scot-free, a damn sovereign citizen.
Name and fucking employee number, employee. Name and employee number. Don't touch me. He just pushed me. Step back.
Excuse you.
He pushed me, but I can't push him.
So you see that? Who was the one that initiated the physical force? Who was the one who initiated, putting their hands on somebody else? Because it wasn't You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties, not by that camera angle. Like I said, I hope we get the other camera angle because I'm guessing, and I'm going to place a bet here that the other camera angle shows and makes it even more crystal clear that You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties was not the aggressor, right? As far as the physical stuff, right? So anyways, that's a very clear and very important distinction to make, is that you have folks that are peaceful, that are holding cameras, that are being charged with crimes and convicted with crimes simply for being peaceful or being quote unquote annoying, right? Now imagine, okay, let's take this to the extreme. Now let's just say it's a crime to be annoying. Imagine that. 9, 10 o'clock at night, you're playing your music a little too loud and your neighbor's trying to sleep. They call the cops, say you're being annoying, and you go to jail. Or let's or your neighbor, right? Your neighbor likes to wake up at 7 a.m. And mow their lawn, and you're trying to sleep in until 8 a.m. and that's annoying you. Should you be able to call armed men with guns to take care of something you find annoying, right? So anyways, he wants to talk from jail. Can I come up? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This here, I wasn't going to open the panel up to anything tonight. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of low energy, but of course this is more important than that. So here, I'm going to put this link in the chat. If you want to come up, feel free. So yeah, come up whenever he's ready. But please, again, share this video, and then we'll do what we can to get some donation information, because $11,000 is extremely, extremely high. If anybody's coming up on panel, just a forewarning, I'm shutting this bad boy down early tonight, so there's going to be no option as far as shutting the stream down early tonight. I am exhausted. I didn't even really feel like doing this show, but I thought I kind of had to, you know what I mean? Or I didn't have the energy to do this show, but I think it's a little too important. But anyways, now let me, while we're waiting for people, or while we're waiting for folks to come in, let me show you this one more time by Artie, right?
Here we go. Tones, thank you for the $10. I'll dunk on Archangel because he won't admit this officer's arguments and BS. If it wasn't, then why not find Mayor Brooks nonsense? Should it not matter what crime he's on trial for? He won't say. Well, I mean, in fairness to Archangel, a lot of the soft sit ideology is always talks about, the only valid crimes that exist are those of, that involve loss, injury, or harm. So if Archangel is an adherent to that, then obviously he's not going to have an issue with this, because obviously the crime involves injury. So that's where I'm going to go with that sort of situation there with Archangel, and play devil's advocate.
Yeah, the video's almost done. We got people in the house, and then we have You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties. I believe this is silent auditor speaking on behalf of him. Oh, people, we lost people.
Yeah, it's going to be silent auditor. So he said he'd call back in 5 minutes when I first put that in the chat. So we got a minute or two, but he wanted to say something to the people from jail if he could.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Just remind him. I'm sure he already knows, but you know, everything gets recorded from jail. I don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to say anything that's, you know, untrue, or, you know, I don't think he's going to say anything that could get him in trouble. But you know, just obviously as a oh wait, hold on, sorry, I got in the middle of reading something right when I was talking. I got a strike yesterday on my channel. How convenient. Only visible due to create post right now. Learn more. Oh damn. Well, that sucks. Well, we got people in the house. He's coming up. People's in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
From the chat here.
The audio is kind of. I can barely hear.
I do thank you guys for doing this again. Like I said yesterday, and he much appreciates it as well. And thank you for staying on a little extra long to make this phone call from inside happen, my man.
Yeah, no problem. Well, let me ask you a question real quick. Is Copshaveduties, that was his niece, is that your daughter then?
Yeah.
Okay, she is my new American hero.
She's waking up.
We need
that's
more
awesome.
female.
You know,
And listen, because guys, I think, are naturally programmed to do that sort of stuff. But you know, like with females, it's a lot more rare.
She's not afraid. She's not afraid and hasn't.
Oh.
She's not afraid and hasn't been since a little kid to jump right in there and you know, state the truth.
Evident.
So that's a good thing.
That's evident. I mean, I like seeing when people are vocal, especially about an injustice that they see going on, right? So our guy, appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
So while we're waiting for Youhaverights, Copshaveduties to come in, I don't know if people was having audio issues, but like I said, I'm not going. I don't really have the energy to go for a long time tonight. So if we get this phone call, we'll play the phone call, and then I'm going to show you guys what we have going on for the rest of the week, or some topics that people can't hear anything you said. So but anyways,
Yeah.
I'm going to show everybody, you know, what they can look forward to later on this week, because it's very, very important to talk about these issues, especially with the Darrell Brooks thing coming to an end, and that just got a guilty verdict today. And so a lot of people associate him with going pro se and with being a sovereign citizen or defending himself in court, right? And that's when you paint folks with a broad brush like that, you miss a lot of important details, especially since there were victims in the Darrell Brooks thing, versus, you know, no victims in some of the things that, for instance, Frickin had been convicted of, right? So anyways, we got people coming back. You're in the show. Yeah,
I figured it out. My earphones, I put them in the case because Bluetooth earphones, but it wasn't like all the way in the case. And so even though the lid was shut, it was still like playing on the earphone.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Archangel for Truth. Yes, Youhaverights, Copshaveduties he's still in jail. He's got an $11,000 bond.
All right, here we go, guys. We only got a couple minutes of this. Sorry to cut you off, but he wants to talk to the people. So here we go.
Okay, beautiful.
Gotta accept all that.
Take your time. There's no pressure, man. There's no pressure. And Rachel, she is my new hero, just because of, you know, not being afraid to be outspoken.
Hey,
All right, here we go.
Okay, I love you, baby.
This is You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties from inside Nye County Detention Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hi, babe.
All right, bud, you're live.
Hey, hello, America. I appreciate every single one of you guys. This ain't just I've been begging for 6 months for them to help me with this harassment, and they don't want to help me with harassment. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop protesting people. That doesn't mean I did wrong either. It's my lawful right to protest. It's your lawful right to protest, people, and I want you to be strong. Sorry about my voice right now, but I don't got one.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, can he hear us, or can you hear us, Copshaveduties, or?
I can hear.
You can hear us? Okay, perfect. Are they treating you okay? Are they treating you okay right now?
This jail is only okay, guys. They got so many people in here that haven't committed an actual crime, you guys. One dude's up in here for child support. How could that be a crime? Another dude's up here for borrowing a car from a guy that forgot that he let the guy borrow it and then turned it in as stolen the next day. Some shit like that. That dude's name is Paul Sanchez. He's being held unjustly here. There's a bunch of it. I don't know if there's one guy in here that's actually committed an actual crime. Scarier than shit, you guys.
Wow. Well, I just want you to know people are thinking about you. You know, you got folks thinking about you and praying that, you know, everything's going to work out. So I know last time I went to jail, that thought alone gave me so much motivation. It really helped me out. So I just want you to know that, okay?
You're breaking up a little bit, but I'm gonna hang in there. Hang in there, broken. Hey.
All right. Well,
I haven't been. They locked me up pre-conviction, so I haven't had access to any to my counsel, and I haven't been able to find out what's going to happen. And they're trying to get me to sign this paper and that paper, and I don't like to tell people. I don't like to have a name, so they like to torture me because I don't like to have a name. They think that since I'm not answering questions, that I'm something that I deserve to get. Shun here and shun there, but I've made it to a general population and everything's okay right now. But tomorrow there's a date, and I have to go before this public service agent crookedly calling themselves a judge, and I'm gonna just try to. I'm not gonna be able to answer any of the questions. It's like I think they're gonna put me through an arraignment tomorrow. They tried to give me some unconstitutional paper to file out to have a public defender, and they tried to threaten me that if I don't fill out the paper, I can't have a public defender. But I don't want a public defender in the first place. I want the counsel of my choice. But how am I supposed to get the counsel of my choice while I'm locked away pre-conviction? Plus, on top of it, I'm poor. You know, they're asking for something like $1,600 from them, and you know, I was talking to them. They're trying to tell me about my health issues and stuff, and trying to say, do I have any health issues? And they were talking to me about my teeth, and then I was telling them about how they want $100 to pull your teeth and $1,000 to fix your tooth. When you're poor, you don't even have $1,000 to fix a tooth. These people know that I don't have $1,000. They know that I don't have $1,600 to bail out. So you know, the public service agent that was harassing me keeps calling me bottom feeding Obama lover, keeps calling me idiot, keeps asking me what drugs am I on today. And the government put me on drugs when I was in 3rd grade. Now they're trying to ask me what drugs am I on today, and I only smoke marijuana. I don't understand how this is being able to do this. And then I think that they knew damn well what they were going to do, is that if I got loud, they were going to try and put hands on me, and if anything happened, they was going to arrest me because of the first day, when the dude gets out of his truck and starts telling me he's going to stuff my camera up my ass like he's done several times, and I finally defended myself about it, and now all of a sudden, the next day, since the deputy seen the on camera, they charged the guy for what he did, but then charged me for battery when I was defending myself. And then the next day, the cop starts shoving on me. You know, like I'm using my voice. Yes, I'm raising my voice, but I have not touched nobody, and I'm not. I wasn't touching nobody. Then all of a sudden, I get touched. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't. I must be an idiot. I must be a female bomber lover. They got this little wristband on me that they have to keep on scanning their cell phone on, and they're lining us up for chow like chickens. They're raising chickens in here. They're not raising human beings. And I've already tried to tell them, you guys, that they're not showing these men in here how to control themselves. They're showing these men in here how to be controlled. They're trying to show these men how to be controlled instead of showing these men how to control themselves and how to boost self-esteem and how to boost the prosperity of their lives. This county wants people poor. This county wants people behind bars.
Well, I mean, we saw the video, we played the video, and if I could just remind anybody that's just coming in to please share this video so we can get the word out, and please share. I'm hoping to get some donation information for you. I can't make any promises as to how effective it's going to be, but we're going to try everything we can on our end to, or on my end anyways, to get the word out and try to make, people are aware of your situation, what's going on.
You are so awesome, dude. I love the people of America, the ones that are the cop watching, the ones that are trying to affect the change, the ones that are being shit talked by these legal beagles and still trying to get out there and try to stand for our rights. Thank you so much to everybody out there. Anybody that's on panel, I don't know who's on panel, but I thank you.
Well, we got people on panel, and it's me, and then Silent Auditor, your brother-in-law, was up here at one point, but I believe dropped back down. But we're gonna get another camera angle going of what happened. I definitely didn't see anything that would justify $11,000 in a bond that would need to be posted. I didn't even see a crime, to be perfectly honest. And so we'll get the other camera angle. Like I said, I'm just gonna do my best to at least put this at the front of each of the live streams just until your situation is resolved or something's going on, and maybe we can get some some of the information on where you're being detained, so we can make phone calls, etc., whatever people feel the need to do.
Okay, that sounds cool, man. You guys are great, and you're awesome. Broken System, Broken Trust. And the thing is I appreciate any help that anybody feels in their heart to help with. I have a wife at home that has had 3 strokes, and she only has the use of her right hand and or her right side. I mean, and the thing about it is that I do have a family and this and that, but I also know that if I don't stand up and protest, that we're going to soon lose our families. We're already losing our ways of life, you guys. I don't have a voice. I yelled my voice out. I don't know if it's going to come back this time. I don't know. I've been trying for
Well, I just want you to know, you can't see the comment on the screen, but Archangel for Truth just said, "Love you, brother. You have rights. Cops have duties. We are here for you." That's what Archangel for Truth just said.
God bless you, Archangel for Truth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Like I said, silent auditor. Yeah, silent auditor. Hopefully he can get the donation information. Like I said, if anybody's
Yeah,
just
I'm
coming
here.
in,
I got the GoFundMe link. I'll toss it in the chat.
okay, awesome. Yeah, if you could, that would be great. And then, like I said, for anybody who's watching this, please help us get the word out and share this video. So, but anyways, I know jail phone calls are expensive, so I don't know if you have rights, cops have duties. He's free to speak for as long as he wants to, but. I know the phone calls from jail can be expensive, so I definitely don't blame him if he just wanted to give that message real quick and hop off. But that's what's going on with that situation. So, people, you got anything to add to that, or?
Baby.
Yeah,
I hope you're doing all right,
sorry,
man.
Baby.
he gonna say goodbye to his wife and jump off of here. But thank you guys again for everything. The both
Okay,
of you
silent auditor.
are amazing
Yeah.
people.
Oh, well, yeah, it's no problem. You guys are, doing some good work out there. I'm gonna drop you down, okay?
Yes,
Baby, do you
sir.
have a pencil?
All right.
You want to write down phone numbers?
Yeah.
Have a good one. I got the phone numbers already, so I got the phone number in the private chat. I already screenshotted it, so. But if you want to give them right now, go for it. Oh, anybody there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it's the time to talk about the actual charge while he's sitting in jail with $11,000 bail.
Right.
I think that's a little excessive. He probably shouldn't be in jail. He should be somewhere else. But I will talk about how they drug him.
How they drugged him, or how they drug him across the ground on the arrest?
How they drug him across the ground.
Okay.
That was unacceptable. That cop, he should have stopped immediately and left him on the ground and called backup. Put him in a wrap, picked him up, and put him in the car. That's not how they're trained to do that.
Yeah, let me just elaborate too, because I think where you're going with this, and tell me if I'm incorrect, but the police, when they do that, when you're in handcuffs, they're taking you into custody. They're taking you are now their responsibility. If they're dragging you across the ground, if they're putting the handcuffs on you too tight, that is on them. You are in their custody.
Yeah. They then have a special relationship where they have a duty to protect you. As opposed to when you're not under arrest and they have no duty to protect you until they
Right.
until they form a special relationship, such as when they place you under arrest. That's just not how you carry somebody. I mean, they're used to everybody walking for them.
Well, and I've seen you do that too. I've seen, the intro you used to have where, it was just like, okay, you guys are now carrying me.
Yeah, and that was only part of that scene, but I mean, obviously I stuck to it all the way to the end, and it took like 4 or 5 of them to get me in the car. But nevertheless, like, they did it all wrong with me, and they did it all wrong with him. That's how you really hurt somebody's shoulder.
Oh, yeah. And then he had physical marks from the cuffs. Yeah, I saw those as well in the video. Again, like I said, I wish I had more energy for the day to prepare everything, but I'm going to get some more footage of what happened and the other camera angle, and then we'll fire that up so we can do another live stream and just keep touching on this as often as we need to. So
I did send you 4 screenshots today for another topic that is extremely interesting and shit.
Oh,
You
let me
probably
check them
didn't
right
get
now.
them because you never checked your other phone.
Yeah, let me check them right now. Hold on.
They're just screenshots.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to hold down the show for a second. I'm gonna check.
Oh, you're gonna get off and get them?
Well, I might get off and get them. So, but if you just want to hold down the show while I'm looking at them.
Sure. I'll look at the chats. Thank you, Silent Auditor, for bringing us that phone call from Youhaverights, Copshaveduties. He said he loves everyone. Nicole. The cuffs shouldn't be too tight. That's so wrong. We're going to free him. And as long as it takes, I will protest with them to stop the ignorance. Oh, Real Jingy, the ambassador to the amendments in the House. Handing out Persembler stars to broken system, broken trust. I love it.
Nice.
When a plan comes together. There's only 5 Persemblers, and BSBT is one of them. Alexis
Awesome.
Todd. Well, actually, there's only 4 now.
Well, I will take that as a badge of honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alexis Todd, tell him I love him and be safe. Archangel for Truth, I will ask Chili to help if he can. Oh my God. Hell no, that is the worst fucking idea on the history of the planet. Rachel Provsgard, thank each and every one of you, except Cholito. Nicole.
Well, and just so you know, Youhaverights, Copshaveduties spends a lot of time over in Chili's chat. So does Archangel for Truth. So, you know, everybody's going to have, you know, the people that they follow, the folks that they follow.
That's true. But yeah, even Youhaverights, Copshaveduties was like, on that video, he said to send it here. He didn't say to send it to Cholito, right? So, you know, use your brain, guys. Even he knows. For the record, sideways laugh, sideways laugh, sideways laugh, sideways laugh.
And yeah, I did see the screenshots, and that's definitely gonna. I definitely want to bring that up on a different show when I have a little bit more energy. Like I said, I'm just.
What?
Yeah. I'm not going long tonight. My goal was to have this down to a half hour, and we've already
You
gone.
have goals. You have big plans and shit.
Well, I do have to work tomorrow, and my YouTube wife. Yeah, my YouTube wife is telling me to watch a movie or do something entertaining for the night. So, but we'll come back to it because here I'll just read the headline for everybody, and it'll take me a minute to get it from the one phone over here, anyways. But St. Louis school shooter's family sought mental health treatment for him and had his gun taken away. Police said, yet tragedy still unfolded. So, my guess is going to be that no matter what happens, you can't really prevent that sort of stuff from happening.
Yeah, and I'll skip ahead into the article, and as soon as this gang activity goes by,
right?
And recite from memory, the community is shocked that they couldn't prevent it. Absolutely shocked.
Like, what's so shocking about that? A guy that's on a rampage that wants to grab a gun, you know, went and grabbed a gun and, you know, committed a tragedy. How are you going to prevent that?
I mean, the family had instituted all kinds of tyrannical rules, and they were searching his room, and they had a plan for like monitoring his mail and everybody he talked to, and still they couldn't.
So they went to almost all lengths to make this happen, and they still couldn't prevent it. Oh my goodness, huge shocker, guys.
Yeah.
Huge shocker. So
huge shocker. They took away his gun, but yet he got an AR-15 and 600 rounds anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you're going to commit the crime of mass homicide or mass murder, I don't think you're going to be worried about the gun charge.
No, I mean, it wasn't even the gun charge. I don't think they
or stealing a gun from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah.
If you want to go on a mass rampage, what's to stop you from going and stealing somebody's gun that you know where it's at, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not rocket science.
So I guess that's where I was going with it. Can you hear the clips yet or no?
You're not playing any clips.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, when I do play the clips, are you able to hear the audio or no?
I don't know. You haven't played any tonight while I was on panel.
Okay, well, let me try this one real quick, because this is a topic for another night, but this ties into the whole what I was talking about earlier, which is, you know, there's a lot of folks out there failing to separate, you know, real crimes from pretend crimes, right? And I'll give you an example because I saw this on Freeman's channel today, and let's just go with this real quick because this is another topic for another show, and then I'm about to get out of here.
Recall elections. Yes, that is the only thing that is effective. The whole reason that they've got gag orders on this case, the narrative matters. Keeping things hidden is the only thing that they've got because they know damn well what they're doing is so wrong. And they know that the entire nation, if not the entire world, would stand behind them and knock their doors down to redress grievances and tell them this is wrong. You cannot kidnap children. What you're doing is wrong. That's the whole reason that they want to keep everything silenced, and that's the whole reason that we have to not keep it silenced and make sure that the names of the people who are doing this are known. The people who know what's going on here, who know the foster parents, for example, here. You are despicable human beings. As foster parents, I understand, because like I said at the beginning of the show, my wife and I wanted to adopt children.
I'll give you the quick synapse of what that was. James Freeman talking about how you have to shed a light on what CPS is doing. You have to shed a light on what family courts are doing because they're trying to keep secrets in there. And they're trying to cover up the fact that they're trying to justify kidnapping children, which is a big no-no, over small, silly, stupid shit, right? Which ties back to the original point I was trying to make, which is there's folks out there committing real crimes, but because they're government agents, they're getting away with it. Because they are the true sovereign citizens, they are getting away with it. But you put kidnapping on one scale, and then you put like a drug charge on another end of the scale. I don't know which one you want to be found guilty of, but I don't want to be found guilty of the kidnapping because that's a way more heinous crime. And that's exactly what we're doing, is letting people get away with kidnapping. Not people, but folks get away with kidnapping.
It's actually human trafficking, which is even more severe. But right, I was watching that whole live stream on Fake News Network, James Freeman.
Oh, we were dialed in. We were dialed in all day then with the Daryl Brooks thing. I'm guessing you caught up on that.
Oh yeah.
So see, we've been in tune with some of the topics. Like I said, if I had more energy, I would definitely like to go a little bit longer tonight. But like I said, I'm going to listen to my YouTube wife. I'm going to shut this down now, just so that folks, please share the video so we can get the word out on You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties. And then I'll pull up the screenshots for the St. Louis school shooter's family that sought mental health treatment for him. But then there was a gun taken away, police said, yet the tragedy still unfolded. So that's a little bit of foreshadowing for what's coming up in a future stream. So I'm guessing maybe tomorrow we can get back at it. Maybe I'll fire it up a little bit earlier tomorrow, depending on how quick I can get done with work and then get some stuff prepared for the show.
All right. Well, have you seen that new movie called Fuck a Troll in the Butt? Oh,
I have seen it. It was quite graphic. Anyways, so
you should end with that clip.
Hey, we should end what with the troll getting fucked in the butt?
Yeah.
I just took it down today to make room for the new clips. Wouldn't you know? See?
Oh my God.
You want to know how in tune our brains are right now? I was thinking to myself, I should leave that clip up just in case. Before I pulled it down, something in the back of my mind told me that might come up tonight. But
that clip is hard hitting on more than one level.
It is definitely hard hitting on more than one level. So, right. We definitely have some more things to talk about. People, any closing remarks?
The people win again. It's a conspiracy. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All right, everybody, that was people, and then I'm going to close with this so you guys can say goodbye in the chat. I'm going to play probably about 4 to 5 minutes worth of videos so you guys can say your goodbyes. Thank you all for coming in. Let me do a quick rundown on chat real fast because we couldn't do this without you guys. You guys are the real reason for the show. You be chilling, giving me a rock star and a middle finger. And that's a middle finger of endearment. If I know you be chilling, that's a middle finger of endearment right there. People saying, yeah. Real Jingy saying hello to you be chilling with a big smiley face on there. Archangel for Truth, thank you for coming in. Rachel, thank you very much. The way you're raising your daughter to be vocal and not just sit around and watch the shit go down around her. I applaud you for raising her to be that way. That's awesome. And then, yes, Real Jingy, Susan Bassey talks a lot about that stuff all the time. Yeah. So anyways, I think that's about as far back in chat as I'm going to go. Of course, Nicole, thank you for coming in as well. Alexis Todd, if you're in here, if you can get me that video, my email is in the about section of my channel. So you can find my email in there real easily. And of course, Bob, I appreciate you coming up. And yeah, Bob hit on an important topic before I play the videos and get us out of here for the night. Wolvie was ticketed today with interference. So we have to come back and we have to talk about that on another night. So no matter what we end up talking about, it just leads to more conversations. So if that's the case, we'd have to be here forever talking about this stuff. But we'll definitely help get some light on what happened with Wolverine today. And I heard he had the static recording, so I'm sure we're going to be seeing what happened shortly. But it is definitely a trend that is on the uprise from what I can see. And I just wanted to close this out because in the Artie chat with Tones and with a couple other folks, they didn't believe that a judge said what the judge said. So I'm going to play these clips and we're going to get out of here so you guys can say your goodbyes in chat, okay?
Cannot afford an attorney of your own choice. You should note that you may be required to repay the expense of that court-appointed attorney. Now, Mr. Lanto, do you understand those rights?
I don't, and like I said,
What don't you understand?
because you just said in your own words that I am presumed innocent until proven guilty, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and does that mean I'm presumed innocent of all the elements of a charge?
You're presumed innocent until proven guilty or you plead guilty or no contest, as I've just stated.
Well, that doesn't answer the question. The question
It does answer the question.
the question is, am I presumed innocent of all the elements of a charge? That's yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, and one of the
proven guilty or you plead guilty or no contest.
okay, and is one of those elements of the charge jurisdiction? Presumed innocent of jurisdiction.
Yes.
Okay, so can I please?
Broken Sister Broken Trust says, well, the court admitted on record I was innocent of jurisdiction. Go back and listen. No. They said that.
All right, there you go. That's what the judge said versus what a guy on YouTube who's running a clown channel said. So you tell me who you believe. Anyways, this is the outro I'm playing for you guys. Please share this video, share this video, get the word out. Here's our outro for 2 minutes. Your last 2 minutes, say your goodbyes.
Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed.
Oh, he fucked him up, dude. He showed right up and filmed his ass in front of his house.
That's funny.
Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed.
Are trying to cause a rise or get attention.
So cultivate and plant the seed.
All right, there you go. That was our outro for the evening. So, Mr. Carroll, appreciate you coming in. You were a little late to the party. Feel free to rewind. And again, I know I've said it already, but I'm going to say it again. Share this video, share this video, share this video. $11,000 way excessive. Look for the donation information in the pin comment, and hopefully it'll be in there by the time you go to look for it. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Mr. Carroll, you're welcome back. I do plan on doing another stream tomorrow night where we can get into some more topics a little bit more in depth. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. Cop Block Hot Springs, I saw you in here. And then You Be Chillin', of course, has to come in with the last comment. Oh, You Be Chillin'. You just had to get in here with the last comment. Anyway, all right, with any luck, guys, we get to do this again tomorrow.